LA Rider is brought to you by the Motorcycle Awareness Campaign, a 501c3 nonprofit organization exclusively dedicated to promoting motorcycle awareness and rider safety throughout Louisiana and the nation.
I didn't see him.
She just came out of nowhere.
Oh, God, what am I gonna do?
Watch for us.
See us.
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 Watch for us.
Save
us.
Please watch for motorcycles. You might just save someone's life.
I'm T.W. Robinson, and this is LA Rider, Louisiana's #1 source for motorcycle travel, lifestyles, and adventure for more than 20 years. Thanks for joining us. We have a great show for you this week. First, we take a ride along Louisiana Highways 16 and 22. These are two of our favorite Southeast Louisiana roads, which provide access to the Amite and Tickfall rivers. And we pay a visit to Reno's on the River, a favorite of bikers and boaters, which has great food and a waterfront view. Then we travel down to Indian Motorcycles in New Orleans and meet a man who practically lived on his motorcycle for a year, racking up 200,000 miles on one bike in 1 year. And we celebrate International Women Riders Day with a profile on Monroe area rider Donna Young, who says her introduction to motorcycles began when she and her husband went out for a hamburger one day and came home with a Harley. Lots of motorcycle fun coming your way, so kickstands up, everyone. It's time to take a ride. It's always fun to take a ride along one of Louisiana's hundreds of scenic rivers and bayous. River roads offer great views, nice twists and turns, and almost always some really good places to eat. And all three of those things are true when you take a ride on LA Highway 22. At just over 70 miles long, LA 22 may not be the longest state highway in Louisiana, but it's one of the Bayou State's most scenic rides. Stretching from the Mississippi River in Ascension Parish to US 190 in St. Tammany Parish, the highway takes you through a variety of southeast Louisiana terrains, from swamps to pine forests. But perhaps the most beautiful portion of the ride on LA 22 begins near the town of Sorrento, when the highway snuggles up next to the Amite River. Here, LA 22 twists and turns along the waterway, providing some sweeping curves and a great view of the river. Just perfect for a Louisiana motorcycle ride. A ride on LA 22 will take you past dozens of great restaurants and watering holes. Places where you can get everything from a quick snack to a full course meal. And today, I had my sights set on Reno's on the river. Fellow rider Jude Weibel told me about Reno's and suggested I check it out next time I rode LA 22, and today was the day. Reno's on the River is located just across the highway from the Amite River and right next to the Chinkapin Canal. There's a huge parking area for bikes, cars, and trucks, and the canal makes Reno's accessible to river traffic. Boats can tie up right next to the restaurant for fuel, refreshments, or a meal. There's a huge inside bar and 2 dining areas. The one with the bar where I sat gave me a great view of the canal and water traffic. There's something for everyone on the menu at Reno's, from burgers and po' boys to fresh seafood and steaks. For starters, we're getting the heaping pile of house-cooked nachos with crawfish, shrimp, lettuce, cheese, tomatoes, black beans, jalapenos, topped with sour cream. Everything on this menu looks delicious. There's also a huge all-you-can-eat buffet on most weekends, and it's loaded with fresh boiled, fried, and grilled seafood, as well as a whole lot more. Oh my gosh, look at that. Ooh. I think this is supposed to be finger food, isn't it? I'm gonna get some cheese here with the big old shrimp. Ooh, let me get some sour cream. Ooh, let me get. That's too much, y'all. I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna get some of that. And some cheese. And some sour cream. And I'm gonna put one of these jalapenos on there. Let's try that. I still miss my mouth. The nachos were loaded with shrimp and crawfish, and the serving is large enough for a complete meal. But I wanted to save room for my hotsy-totsy, a quarter-pound sausage patty and a half-pound ground beef patty with cheese, and all the fixings on a brioche bun. Oh, wow. Goodness gracious. Look at that. Let me see. Let me dissect this. Oh, that must be the sausage patty. And then we got the burger patty. And lots of cheese. That's what I like. Ooh. Come on. Let's see how I'm going to flip this over. And look at these fries. God. Boom. Gosh darn. Oh my God. The size of that burger. Oh goodness. The sausage in combination with that burger is fabulous. Reno's on the River is much more than just a restaurant and a bar. They also feature regular entertainment from local artists to regional acts. On the day I visited, they were featuring another kind of live art. Folk artist Rodney Lewis was painting pirogues.
And I'll make him fishing. So we'll turn him over around like this. And there you go, coming up on a pole, make him having a fishing pole. He's coming down, he's waiting on a big old beautiful, red snapper, a redfish, maybe a little Cajun cabin out here, which won't take but a second. Somebody will come in here and they say, oh my goodness, man, I like that, yeah. And there you go. And that's how it's done. That's a simple one.
Reno's on the River is a happening place and very popular with both locals and tourists. It's very biker friendly and a great place to take a break from the highway and have a meal and a little fun. Well, Reno's on the River was a great recommendation from Jude. He always comes through for me. That burger and the appetizer, the nachos with all that seafood on it, mwah, fabulous. More LA Rider coming your way right after this.
LA Rider is brought to you by the Motorcycle Awareness Campaign, a 501c3 nonprofit organization exclusively dedicated to promoting motorcycle awareness and rider safety throughout Louisiana and the nation.
I didn't see him.
Watch for us.
She just came out of nowhere.
See us.
God, what am I gonna do?
Save us.
Please watch for motorcycles. You might just save someone's life.
I'm T.W. Robinson, and we're here at Indian Motorcycles of New Orleans, and we are about to meet a man that just can't get enough of riding.
How can we do this ride? And I'm like, well, vroom, vroom on a motorcycle. So we can do, valiantly ride on, victoriously ride on, whatever. So valiantly ride on, old man.
Meet Patrick Cornell, also known as Vroom Old Man, and his slightly road-worn 2025 Indian Pursuit, which he calls Pappy. On May 1st, 2025, Patrick set out on this then brand new bike to make a historic ride across America through all 48 continental U.S. states. But not just for fun, to raise awareness and money for myotonic dystrophy, a rare inherited form of neuromuscular disease.
Muscular dystrophy has now been broken down into 9 different dystrophies. Myotonic is just one of them. So myotonic dystrophy, I've got friends that ride for Duchenne's muscular dystrophy. I lost my daughter-in-law to myasthenia gravis, which is another form of muscular dystrophy. I met a young man on this ride that has spinal muscular atrophy who lives up in Montana. So those are the 4 of the 9 that I know. So each one is different. Myotonic was believed to be an adult onset for the longest time. So myotonic dystrophy affects my wife's whole family. So her grandfather had it, her mom had it. Her 3 older sisters and her younger sister have it. My wife does not. My wife's mom and dad were both farmers. So the girls got together with the nieces and they had a team called Farmers' Daughters. And you'll see that on the back of the bike in green for myotonic. And they used to do walks in the Lehigh Valley in Pennsylvania to raise money for myotonic dystrophy.
When Patrick rode into Indian Motorcycles of New Orleans in late April of this year, he was just 1 week away from his goal of riding 200,000 miles in 1 year. But he had already set a lot of records, like 72 consecutive 1,000-mile days on the bike, or 146,000 miles in 146 days. And strangely, his biggest logistical problem at the moment was to not overshoot his goal of hitting 200,000 miles.
My plan is the dealership down in Florida has, they've got a band, they've got food, they've got like this whole production set up for the 200,000 mile finish. So I'm going to do my best to roll into the driveway as it rolls over 200,000 miles on the odometer, which is a logistical nightmare.
Riding that far, that long, did not come without setbacks, like the time last winter when a sheet of ice blew off a truck in front of him.
Right, I'm still going straight down the road, that's good. And something sent me in the leg and I look and there's wires and part of this was, I said, well, that's not good. And I made it over to the side of the road and the bottom of the windshield was broken, the fairing was gone, the lowers were gone, the fender was smashed, the radiator was leaking. So we got, 6 inches lower approximately. The ice would have hit the tire and probably lost control of the bike. 6 inches higher because I was laid down on the tank, probably would have broke my back. So my baby Jesus has been on here since 4,000 miles. I tell everybody it doesn't matter what your experience level is, what your skill level is, how long you've been riding. If it's not blessed in some way, shape, or form, miles like this just don't happen.
All along the way, Cornell says the 2025 Pursuit performed flawlessly. Besides changing tires and routine maintenance, the only real mechanical issue he encountered was having to replace the stator.
This thing's held up flawlessly. Like, I've had other brands of motorcycles, so the stator is the charging system. And I'll lose a stator at 30,000 or 40,000 with just a headlight and a tail light on a bike. I've got 3 sets of auxiliary lights. I've got my entire Farkle bar of electronics. I've got my heated gear leads. I've got an auxiliary fuel tank with a fuel pump. and the stator lasted to 106,000 miles. Still has the original drive belt, still has the original clutch and clutch cable. Changed the original spark plugs at 170,000 miles. Like, it has been an absolutely unbelievably dependable bike.
On April 25th, Cornell was live streaming on Facebook as he rode into Burt's Black Pearl Indian Triumph in Fort Myers, officially reaching his goal of 200,000 miles in 1 year. By the way, that wasn't his first goal. His first goal was to ride 125,000 miles in 125 days. He met that goal last September, but decided to just keep riding. What an incredible accomplishment for this Navy veteran and retired firefighter. Wonder what's next.
LA Rider is brought to you by the Motorcycle Awareness Campaign, a 501c3 nonprofit organization exclusively dedicated to promoting motorcycle awareness and rider safety throughout Louisiana and the nation.
I didn't see him.
Watch for us.
She just came out of nowhere.
See us.
God, what am I gonna do?
Save us.
Please watch for motorcycles. You might just save someone's life.
Sometimes the best journeys in life start out with a little hesitation, and for Donna Young, that was the case. She never imagined that motorcycles would become such a huge part of her story, but now she's chasing freedom and dreams 2 wheels at a time.
Well, I was administrative assistant with a local company in Monroe for 25 years, and I retired this past, 2 years ago. I retired, was able to retire and enjoy a little more riding time. I got involved riding motorcycles one day when my husband Joe picked me up from work, said, let's go to lunch. I said, okay. We went for a hamburger and came back with a Harley. So there you go. That's how it started. It was amazing, and then I decided that, I think I can do this better than him. So I bought my own. So it's been a trip, I'm telling you. It was one of the best things we ever did, the two of us. We share it. Our friends are awesome. We've made the best friends through riding bikes. And it's been an amazing journey for us. It's been everything we even thought it could be and so much more. I wasn't afraid of motorcycles, but I had never really ridden a big bike by myself. So I took the class out at North Delta, or at the Delta College out there. And it's the best thing I ever did. I recommend it because there you realize you either sink or swim, and you're going to either do it or you're not. And that's before you make a big investment, because it is a big investment, I made lots of miles in my neighborhood. My neighbors probably hated me. I went to the church parking lot. It was probably a year before I really got out on the road. But I think that's what's important. And everybody told me, because I continued to ride with my husband, they said, you ride your ride. You find the bike that fits you, and you'll have fun. And that's what I do. I ride my ride. It may not be as fast as some or whatever, it's still, I love it. It's, I ride my ride, so. Yeah, but here, the hills, the big curves, to me, that's just like so relaxing. I love it. So we can, you can hit that just about anywhere outside of town. You can, do some of the big curves and the hills, and that's my favorite part. I've got this bike from Warhawk also in Monroe, and my friend Terry came in one day. We had an event out there and we were in the store, and she walked in and she said, Donna, did you see that blue and white Heritage out there? Because she knew I had been talking about moving up, and I had been looking at a Heritage. Another lady that rode with us all the time, another Donna, she rode the heck out of a Heritage, and I thought, I think I can do that. So I went out and looked at it, and I just fell in love with it. I thought it was pretty, and My husband was there, and we bought it that day. We test rode it. He took me down the road there because I didn't want to get on it in front of a lot of people. I was kind of nervous, but I rode it back, and I thought, oh my gosh, this has been a fabulous bike. It's made me a better rider. It handles better. This is like my ride. Leaning into a curve with it, I mean, it's nothing like it. It just feels great, so. I put that helmet on and I take off, and it's like entering my own little prayer closet. I said, I can pray, I can sing, I can scream. It doesn't matter. It's like I'm in my own little world. I said, it's the best thing ever. So you kind of just get into your own little world when you get on it, you know? So it's lots of fun, lots of fun.
So for Donna, it's not just about riding motorcycles anymore. It's about freedom and confidence and friendships, and finding that no matter at what age, your soul can come alive when you're riding that motorcycle. For LA Rider TV, I'm Tammi Arender.
When we started LA Rider 21 years ago, one of our goals was to promote women riders. We're glad to see the numbers are increasing. Well, that's it for today. I'm T.W. Robinson, and thanks for tuning in. We'll be back next week, same time, same channel. Remember, we haven't been everywhere, but it's on our list. See you next week.
LA Rider is brought to you by the Motorcycle Awareness Campaign, a 501c3 nonprofit organization exclusively dedicated to promoting motorcycle awareness and rider safety throughout Louisiana and the nation.
Support motorcycle safety and encourage other drivers to watch for motorcycles. Purchase a motorcycle awareness specialty plate for your car, truck, or motorcycle. For an additional $25 a year, you can help the Motorcycle Awareness Campaign promote safety, awareness, and training programs throughout Louisiana.
I'm T.W. Robinson. No matter what you ride, put a MAC plate on it and help support motorcycle awareness wherever you go.
God bless chrome cowgirls like us.